it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and it is Tuesday. I forgot to show you this. I grabbed it a couple days ago when I went to the 10 Pin Antique Mall. That's my place that I rent in for my booth, and that's the day that I got roped into helping another dealer. He wanted some shelving, so I gave him 2 of my shelves, and then I also was helping him arrange his Pyrex. He has lots of great Pyrex. And he had a lot of pieces out that were maybe not so relevant, and they were really clogging up his flow as far as that's concerned. So I was helping him take down some Pyrex that wasn't so popular, mostly the brown stuff. There's some Pyrex Americana that we took down. Then some orange ones that just aren't selling right now anyway. And that way it shows off his nicer stuff, the turquoise and the pink and the greens. So that should help that. But for that, he gave me this little weird thing. I tell you, this guy's a character. So he just grabbed this off a shelf and gave it to me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's a marble ball, I think. And this thing, whatever that is holding it up. I don't know. So anyway, while I was at the 10 Pin, I was walking around and I seen this canister set. Now they were all collapsed in each other, so it was just this one here showing with the 2 salt and pepper. I knew that they had more of them in there, and they were $12, but the entire booth, actually it was a shelf. The entire shelf was half off. So I got this set of things here for $6. And they are just really in nice shape. It's the dueling chickens design for the flower, and then we got our roosters, not chickens. And then we've got the rest of them here. So I'm gonna put these online after I wipe them off real quick, but I think that they'll sell for at least $50. It's a really nice set, and that was a great find. So I wanted to show you that while I was thinking about it. And this little weird thing. He's naked on the back. So yeah. Quick update. I'm just walking down and I realized this. I'm gonna hang this photo, this painting, right up here on this wall, and that'll cut down on some echo. It'll also bring this together. It'll incorporate some of this greens and yellow tones from the sofa and all that. It'll just really help ground the space a little bit more. So that's really cool, and it's a really big, large piece. This was existingly, that's not a word, this used to be in our bedroom above our bed, just kind of setting on top of the headboard, so it sort of moved and creaked anytime someone sat in the bed. It was really odd. So I'm glad now that it's down here. I paid $1, or maybe I paid $2 for this, but it's a really big painting, and it's in just really great shape. It's sideways, but it's really nice. I kind of like some of this stuff. Now, a lot of this kind of stuff is tacky and it therefore doesn't sell very well, but this is a really nice scenery of a forest and a lake and a mountain, so it has all the things that are good. So yeah, we're gonna get going on the shipment aspect of things. Woo! Aaron gets in here and he always messes with my dimmer and makes it like not as bright as I would like it. So he has a tendency to want to come in here and straighten things up, which I don't particularly care for because it's my room and I just kind of like to have things in certain places. Like I'll set something somewhere, and like I'll set like a piece of paper here, like bundled up paper that I didn't end up using in a box, and then I remembered that I put it there and it's not there, and then it ends up like over here, you know, fine, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Let's open up the old computer screen here. All right, so 3 things actually sold this morning, really. I didn't have any sales last night, and all 3 of these orders came in within the first couple hours of me waking up this morning around 7, 8 o'clock. So that was pretty cool. This here has really pretty florals and birds on it. It has a couple of these little birds, and it sold for $14 with shipping included. It's a flat sheet. This one here is a mint green Lady Pepperell fine combed percale. It's 1 sheet. Don't know what size it is. It's just mentioned there. Did I write it down? Surprisingly, no, I did not write down what actually this is. It's 81 by 108 and really nice shape. It sold for $18 with shipping included. And then lastly, a set of Homeco figurines. These sold for $30 with shipping included. They're really nice and great shape. And I cannot remember how much I paid for these. They were at a yard sale. I don't remember. I really don't. It's in a haul video though. So these are going for $30, like I said, with shipping included. So this will go for about $6.90 in a priority mail flat rate mailer. So will this. And then these will go in a priority mail regular box. Just wanted to show you real quick. I got these all packaged up, but I went ahead and got the Homeco figurines in this box and I weighed it. It's 2 pounds. And then I wanted to show you the cost difference between using Etsy shipping labels and pirate ship. So I typed it in as a priority shoebox, which it is, at the 2 pound rate. That equals $7.40. Pretty good, right? Well, so I went ahead and went over to pirate ship just to check it out. And here we are at $7.18. So that's a difference of about a little over 20 cents. By itself, that's not a whole lot, but if you're doing more than just one shipment a day, it's really going to add up. I know in the case of these priority mails, these are $6.90 a piece, and the regular Etsy commercial rate is $7.10. So again, that's about 20 cents right there a piece. So we're at 20, 40, 60 cents saved, and it doesn't take hardly any time at all. I literally imported my items. I did a whole review video on this, on how easy it is. And so just wanted to share that, just in case anyone was wondering how it really worked as far as the discount amount. So this is what the import screen looks like on Pirate Ship. So all you have to do, I have one more item to print the label for. I only had 3 things going out today. So all I have to do is click that Get Rates button, that green one, and then I'll go to the next screen and show you what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click Get Rates. Scroll on down. All right. So now all we have to do is choose the type of packaging. So since we're doing a bubble mailer, we just have to choose that. It's not a standard box anymore. So you scroll down and you grab the padded envelope right here. Flat rate branded padded envelope. So you select that. Oh, it scrolled me down. And then you just have to put in the amount of pounds it is. So it's only 2 pounds. And then click Get Rates. So you click that. And there's the price, $6.90. Etsy is $7.10. Regular retail is $7.25. So you're saving 20 cents over what regular Etsy prices are. And that is better. This is better than commercial plus pricing. So that is very good. So $7 or $6.90, and then all you have to do is click Buy Label right here, big green button, and I'll buy the label. I don't know what, I forget what the next screen is, so let's see. Yeah, so it's printed. Let's see if I can show you this. Yeah, sure I can. So then it just shows you a map of where it's going, and there's your invoice amount, $6.90. Done. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:44.
My entire day has been wondering, what time is it? Is it time to leave yet?
It's 12:44.
Exactly. I'm done. I've just been wondering, like, can I do something yet? I've got my packages still to take, so I'll go do that. The post office closes at 1 to 2, so I'm going to go do that. I think I'm just going to go. I'm going to leave the house. I took 2 pills this morning, trying to get motivated, energy, all of that, the vibes. I think it's literally nature's way of keeping me in check, because I think naturally I have a really high energy level. And so if the weather's cooperating, I am just like doot, 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 and I'm ready to go. But on days like this, most days, when the weather is happening, then I'm literally just gonna go crawl in a cave and never come out sort of mentality. So I think a storm is a-coming. Hey Google, is it going to rain today?
Yes, it'll rain on and off in Trenton today from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Yes, it will. Oh, I'm done. Okay. There's this continued conversation thing now that I turned on, so I can continue to ask it things without using the activation words. Oh, hopefully you don't have one of those and I just said the words and then yours is going off. But anyway, I've loved these things. I've got about 4 of them around the house. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get going. I have some time to kill, I guess, whenever I get over to Highland and hit those estates, hit that, whatever they are, sales. But let's get going. I'm just bored as heck. So on my way to the next sale, I actually found another sale that was going on. And I bought this little, for $1, Boston pencil sharpener that they said works. So that's a really great deal. But I'm actually on my way to the one that starts at 3 o'clock. And it's only a $1.44. So I'm gonna go see if this one happens to be open early. But yeah, I just stumbled upon this one over here, so I had to stop and see it. And I'm glad I did. Now, she said there's a lot of stuff that's in their basement. They said their basement's entirely full. They're going to keep adding things throughout the weekend. I hate to hear that because I don't think I'm going to be coming back over this direction. And I would rather just have a personal tour of their basement and see what all they've got. But they have a lot of toys and things, and so I don't think most of it is usable for me, but I did find this little pencil sharpener. So next stop, and we'll see what we can find. And if it's not open, I'm just going to have to be waiting around. All right, I am back from all the sales that I went to today, and it is just now about 3 o'clock. That means I was able to get in and get out before the sales even started, technically on paper. See, a couple of the sales were not even supposed to start until 4, and I pulled up at one of them at, I think, 2:15, and I was apprehensively looking around, seeing if they were actually customers out there or that was just them setting up. And yeah, I just got out and I went up there and I could shop easily. So weird how that happens sometimes out here. You never know what you're going to get. You could pull up and they could be completely not even out there, nothing set up, or the sales had been already going on for an hour or two and you just didn't know it. So you never know. Luckily, I was able to get all of my sales done though before it rained. It's supposed to rain around 4, I guess, but right here, I got some of these Penguin hot cold serving bowl things. I bought them for a couple reasons. First of all, I bought the set of 4 of them for $15. That comes out to just under, I think, what, $4 a piece. So 3 of them are identical. These 3, they're made with the Bakelite knobs and handles. This one has a wood handle and wood knob on the top. So the reason why I bought them is because I had 2 of these in my shop. Well, they weren't in my shop for very long, but I've been waiting to list them because they're so reflective and everything. I finally got around to listing them, and within 2 days, I sold both of them that I had. And I think they sold for about $30 with shipping included. So I'm going to list these a tiny bit higher, and I've already got all the photos taken. I just have to update the quantities times 3. This one I'll have to photograph and everything still. And I've got to clean these. I'll use some silver polish on them and really get them looking nice. So yes, moving right along, I explained this in the car, the pencil sharpener, $1. Have to wash this, get this all clean and everything, and it'll be good to go too. I grabbed this, says made in India, so probably from the 70s. And it is just, we'll see what it does. I don't know if this will do very well. It's an interesting piece. I hope for at least 15 or 20 though on it. I grabbed this. This is a big hunkin' thing. It is, I think, a planter, or technically a planter. It's a swan, and it was $3. It's heavy. I haven't weighed it yet, but just the weight of the brass alone is probably worth $3. And I will see what it does online. It's an interesting shape, and it's just a really cool piece. That's why I grabbed it. And I'm thinking it'll sell for at least $30 plus shipping. So maybe around the $45 mark. I don't know. It's really heavy. It might have to be like $50. Who knows? I'll check it out online first before I obviously price it. But it's a really neat item that I haven't seen much. Over here, we have some Looney Tunes cups. These are all from the early 90s, I think. 1992 is this little guy here. So we've got Tweety Bird, numerous Bugs Bunny cups, and then Wile E. Coyote, I want to say, yeah. So, really neat cups. They don't go for a whole lot. I'll have to figure out how I want to configure these as far as if I want to group them together or what. But they were only 25 cents a piece, so I had to get them all. These two seed sacks were in a free box, so I just grabbed them. They'll go in the booth. I'll put a couple bucks on each one of them and make a couple dollars. Grab these dominoes. They are wood. That's the only reason why I grabbed them, and they're taped. They're all taped together. They're wood, so we'll see what I can do with these. They're 25 cents for the box of them. So they will go online probably for maybe $10 or $12. Again, I'm trying to get away from $10 or $12, but this is ultra light with shipping, maybe 15 bucks. Who knows? Okay. So let's see. That was a sale. This was a sale. This stuff here was a sale. And then the last sale that I went to is right here. So I got these. I sell these for about $12 or so, 50 cents for the pair of them. They're these little plastic hummingbirds. They do really well. I also grabbed this Pillsbury set, and the only reason why I grabbed them is because they are older. They say Japan on them, and they're not like a newer 1990s kind of thing or early 2000s. 75 cents for the set, and they just look really cool. So we'll try those out online. This set here, very interesting. It's just these 3 bowls in this set. I think there might have been another originally, but I haven't really been able to find a whole lot about this online. I believe it's from the 50s. One issue we have here, they were only $2 for the set of 3. This is completely cracked. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. So it goes all the way down. This piece is shot as far as that's concerned. Don't even plan on using that. But you can use it for display. This pink one is in really good shape, and this blue one, which is a beautiful turquoise color, is in really good shape. So it has a light speckling on the outside, kind of like a pepper effect. And they're in pretty darn near good shape without any issues. Now the pink one does have a couple little flea bites. There's one right there. They tried to color match it. And then there's one right there. I think that's about it on those. And they are marked on the bottoms, Falscraft, what does it say? Oven Proof USA. So I believe they're from the 50s. I don't know much else about them. I found a couple listings of just 1 or 2 bowls. What are they trying to, I forgot what they named this pattern. I seen one person call it Beehive. Another called it something else. I forgot what they called that. Well, anywho, they are pretty cool. I also grabbed this here. It's 25 cents, a little yellow Pyrex bowl, trademark. So this is probably from the 60s. And it's in overall nice shape. I'll just slap this in the booth for a couple dollars, maybe $5, and we'll be good to go on that. Okay, really excited about some of these things. I had to get the Barrel of Monkeys. I grew up with this, and I remember never quite really playing with the monkeys. I think I was a little too young to play the actual game, whatever that consisted of. I just linked them together and either made necklaces out of them or whatever. But this is from 1989. That is the year of birth of me. So that is pretty cool. And had to grab it for 10 cents. I mean, come on. Then we have here a little doohickey. What do you call this? Elf. Little elf and a shamrock. I love this. Absolutely grabbed it so quick. You couldn't even. It was so crazy. 50 cents. 1988. MSR imports. So that is really cool. Very excited about that piece. This, again, really excited. It is a Halloween coloring book extravaganza of fun, you know, and it is Halloween. Let's see, there's a date on the inside here. 1980. Completely unused. I just love this. Some of these things, oh, I flipped through it. I was so happy to see that they hadn't even used it. Love this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might put it in my collection. I might check it out online, see what it's doing. Unfortunately, they wrote 10 cents on there. Darn it. I can't get that off. but this is really cool. Look here, isn't this cool? Again, 10 cents. They wrote that on the plastic, luckily. It is a pin the tail on the donkey, and I just love it. Here, I'll pull it out of the sleeve. Boop. So there are, oops, there are little tails you can deal with here. Okay, I'm back. There are little tails that have already been cut out, but then here is the, let's see. Unfortunately, there's bits of old dried tape on this. Let's see if there's a date. Wow, 1958. I didn't even know it was that old. So now, I was talking to this lady that was running this, and she was like, yeah, a lot of the stuff is, you know, from my children, you know, and all that, and they're in their 40s or whatever. And I was like doing the math. I'm like, 40s, okay, well, okay, like 70s or so. And I was surprised to see this, 1958. That is great. I knew this looked older. Oh, so cool. And there's actually a sheet here of uncut out tails. So very, very neat. Oh boy. Last thing I got from this estate sale was I'm calling it an estate. It's a moving sale. $3. It's one of these weather change center thingies. Half the time they don't really work or look like they work, but this is interesting with the eagle on top. We'll see. I like the casing of it, pretty neat, and it's made by Napco Ware. Yeah, so obviously it's from the 70s or so, but very neat item. So we'll see what that does online. But other than that, oh, down right there, 50 cents I paid for this big medallion thing. I believe this is the type you'd stick on the ceiling under a shade, what do you call those things? Under a light. But this is not truly that. It's just for decoration purposes. And it's made in China nonetheless. Right there, made in China. So we'll put, whoa, here's slippery. I'll put that in the booth for maybe $10 or $12 and see what it does. But 50 cents, that was a no-brainer. Yes, now we are done. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked everything I showed you. If you have any information on these bowls in particular, I'd like to know, but I just grabbed them because I thought they were cool. If they're not too spectacular, I'll put them in the booth, and I'm sure they'll do decent there. But thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of everything, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.